Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the Nintendo GameCube. Alright my friends, welcome back. So, as you can see, I am back in Clocktown. And there's a good reason for that. I'm going to be heading in this shop over here. There's a very good reason for that. I was in Ikana Canyon, but I'm going to need one of these. This is a fish. I'm going to be doing the Beneath the Well segment of this game now. There's going to be a couple of things that I need to make sure that I have before I go there though. This guy, for example. What the hell are you doing, man? You got scabies or something? Let me see. I want one of these, if you don't mind. There we go. Gonna need some Deku nuts for the ride. Okay, so off screen, I went ahead and got myself a powdered keg and 5 magic beans, which means that I had to return to the southern swamp. I didn't really want to waste too much time showing that, so I went ahead and did it off screen. Let me see. No, I'll tell you what I'm going to do next actually. I'm going to go ahead and leave Clocktown, and on the way I'm going to go ahead and grab myself some milk. I've got a little plan set in motion here. I'm going to do the Beneath the Well segment with just 2 bottles. I've had a little think and it can actually be done, but you have to make sure that you go there with milk and a fish. So first of all, can you get out of my way please? Yes, I have a sword, I'm a man. You'd think he would arrest me or something. Kid running around with a sword and all, but there's a very easy way to get milk in this game. There's not many cows, and of course that is how you get milk. But this little tunnel thing here, if you go ahead and make sure that you have some bombs equipped, just go ahead and drop a bomb here. The pad will actually vibrate, and there's actually a secret hole here. Now if you jump down here, you're going to come across 2 cows. And try not to slice them to pieces, because what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and play Epona's song. Now this method also works in Ocarina of Time. I don't know if you guys know about this, but if you play Epona's song to a cow, or cows in this case, they really like it. They really like the music. So they go ahead and put out a lot of milk. So that's a very, very easy way to get yourself some milk. And I have a fish, I have some milk. Now I think I'm probably quite good actually. I think I'm going to go ahead and return to Ikana Canyon now. I've got the Gibdo mask, which means I can talk to the Gibdos. I think I'm good. Yeah, I should be good. I should be okay. So let's see. Yeah, milk, fish, Deku nuts, bombs. I've got sort of like the route planned out in my head. There's actually a map online for how you do this segment, so you don't end up drifting off onto another route, because this place is kind of like a mini maze actually. You'll see what I mean in just a second, but this is going to be taking us to the Mirror Shield. When we get to the end of this maze, we're going to get the Mirror Shield, and that will of course be useful in the next place that we're going to be entering, which is the Ikana Castle. And we go to Ikana Castle to learn, I think it might be the Elegy of Emptiness. It's a song which basically duplicates you as a statue, and it's also where the meme originated as well, Ben Drowned. It kind of comes from that. So the first thing we're going to need is the Gibdo mask. Go ahead and equip that, and go ahead and talk to these guys. So they ask you to leave something delicious to chomp on, preferably 5 of them. Something that sprouts when it's watered. So of course in this case what we need is, you may have guessed it, 5 magic beans. There you go. I bear you no remorse, and they burn away into nothingness. They're gone. Now that's the way we need to go. You can go that way, and it will take you to more supplies as well. Maybe some milk, maybe some bugs and stuff, but if you do what I'm doing, you shouldn't really need any of that stuff. You should be okay just going the way that I'm actually going. Avoid that douchebag, and this guy's going to need a fish if I remember correctly, so something deliciously fresh. I think that might be the fish he's talking about, so bear with. Yeah, that's good, that's nice. Now don't go through this door just yet. What we're going to do is, before we freeze to death, Thank you, you bastard. Okay, go ahead and talk to this one now, because we're not going to go through that other door. We're going to talk to this one as well. A blinding flash, preferably 10 of them. So that is, of course, why I bought the 10 Deku nuts. So I've kind of got all this planned out. And it definitely does help, because when I've been playing this game off screen, just, you know, for leisurely purposes, I've run into problems where I've had to leave this place 2 or 3 times just to, you know, just to go and get one item, like, you know, a fish, for example, and I'm like, where do I go? So this guy's after 10 refreshing blasts, which of course is the bombs. So you just go ahead and give him these. And yeah, he'll disappear as well. Now we need to do that. Well, you guys, seriously, you're so freaking annoying. Are you going to want some of this as well? Come on, let's do it. Let's have a whip round of danger, shall we? Oh, you're going to... Oh, I see. Right, you're going to equip yourself like this, are you? Welcome to my episode, guys. Yep. Link fighting bats. The pinnacle of excitement. We need to come through here, because what we're going to need to do now is make sure that we have our bottle equipped, because we're going to be facing a new kind of enemy, which actually is going to involve me needing the arrows, so I better have them equipped first. So in this room is a big Poe. Now the easiest way to kill this guy is pretty much just like any Poe in any Zelda game, is just, you know, do what you do in Ocarina of Time, mainly just play it safe, shoot them with arrows, and then you're good. They normally spawn behind you, so it's like 180 transformations and stuff. They normally just spawn in that kind of system, but that's always been the way that I remember this. And it's normally about 4 or 5 hits with the arrows. And then once that's done, you're just going to basically bottle it. And believe it or not, we're going to need to give this big Poe to one of the Gibdos as well, so you kind of need to be prepared for all this. And you had to drop it there, didn't you? Right in the source of danger. So there we go, we've got a big Poe in a bottle. You can't drink it, so don't even bother trying. I'm just seeing if these jars have got anything exciting for us. No, they're probably just arrows and magic, so let's go ahead and just leave them out. We've got enough of them. Now we can go back to the Gibdo that I said that we needed to leave. And the reason I said we need to leave it is because when you go past this Gibdo, you end up coming across another Gibdo that wants the big Poe, and of course at this point you wouldn't have it, so you have to go that way in order to get to where we are currently right now. And if my memory serves me well, it's you, isn't it, that wants it? Leave me a ghost, a big one at that. So yeah, we just give him the ghost. Give up the ghost. Give up the ghost. Make me some toast. Okay, now get your milk equipped. Try and avoid getting a shit ton of damage, as well as being taken out of here by the freaking paedophile hand thing. And this guy is just going to basically want something that's rich in calcium, so there you go. Some milk. Done and done. That wasn't too bad, was it? But if you come in here and you haven't got everything that you need, you can run into trouble. So thankfully I've got some magic, and I do actually have the fire arrows, because we need to light up these torches as well. So of course you can run into problems if you don't have any of this stuff either. I'd be a little bit confused if you made it to this point in the game without the fire arrows, but yeah, you need those. And what that does is that spawns a chest right in the center, right over here, not the center of the room. And this is the mirror shield. Now guess what? As soon as you get the mirror shield, you have to use it pretty much immediately. And it's got this really creepy, freaky looking screaming face on it. It's pretty cool though. And we have to use it right now. So it immediately equips it, and as you can see, we can redirect light. We redirect it to this sun thing on the wall, and it's, you know, randomly decides to magically create a ladder. Convenient Zelda logic. Do the same to that block and it disappears, teleports away. Kind of like the Song of Time blocks actually, it's the same sort of transition effect there, but what we're basically doing now is leaving this place, and that somehow takes us to the ancient castle of Ikana. Now at this point in the game you really must have the powdered keg, because if you don't have it at this point in the game you're going to be in a hell of a lot of shit. Let's put it that way. You're going to get to the top of the castle and kind of regret your life. Maybe not to that extreme degree, but here we are. The ancient castle of Ikana. Oh, the joys. All of the joys. Many, many, many joys to be had in this joyful, joyous place. Now, don't bother unequipping the Gibdo mask, because... Actually, I'm going to unequip it because I want to show you this first, but when we come into this room there's a couple of the undead. Now watch this, guys, this is pretty crazy. Yep, that's right, they dance. And they're harmless. They won't do anything to you whatsoever, so you're pretty much good. You can attack them, they'll keep on dancing, and you'll be fine. Now one thing that you can do here is you're pretty much safe against these guys. They're not going to do anything to me. I can attack and I can pause. There's no scream freeze effect or anything like that. But these guys typically drop about 20 rupees every time. So one thing you can actually do is take them out. Most of them are going to drop about 20 rupees, maybe a couple 15. But this is going to be something that might help you guys out in the future. This is a rupee farming technique. I don't always use this one, but you can if you want. I've just defeated them all. Now if I leave the castle and I go back in again, you wouldn't believe it, but the dancing undead are back. Now the good thing about that, go ahead and kill the undead, and look at that, more rupees, all the monies. I'm safe, they're not going to do any damage, and every time you leave this room you're going to probably end up with anywhere between 50 to 80 rupees. It's pretty darn awesome, I have to say. I'm not really here to farm rupees though, so I'm just going to do this one last time. Grab these jars and I'm going to proceed on with the mission in hand. Now as you saw, I got rid of the eye that was frozen. It takes me into this room here. Now this is dangerous. This here. I'll show you what I mean. By activating this switch, this all rises up. Now just try and be safe here. There's actually less leaf pads in the 3DS one, I think. But getting the under pad like that, there you see, I'm safe now. But I don't know for how long. I might not actually be safe. I have no idea what happened there, but okay, I'll take it. Alright. No! Okay, yeah, that can happen. So you can see what we're dealing with here. Now for some reason, I don't know, I find this very buggy in the N64 version. It's weird, guys. It's really quite strange, actually. Because the ceiling drops down like that, but you kind of knock it back up by jumping, and I don't know why that does a thing, but it kind of does. Let me see if I can just bash this out of the way a minute. Jump down. Jeez, that is way too freaking stupid. I can see why Nintendo made a change on that. Damn it, that's actually silly. That's a lot easier in the 3DS version. Wow. Alright, what we're going to do now is get rid of the ceiling wall trap thing again. And we're just going to jump down there and get the hell out of this room. Now when we go into this one, look at how beautiful this room is. Simply marvellous, right? Oh boy. Okay, so there's a couple of these sculptures in here. I want to try and get rid of them if possible. You can sometimes get this one as well, like that. There's another one there. I think that might actually be it. I think there's only about 3 in this room. I'm trying to set off these traps if possible. They're kind of not going to go off though, are they? Okay, well, next step for us is to activate that switch over there. Now you can actually jump that switch. You can jump to that switch from where we are, but I'm not taking any chances. I just kind of want to play this game a bit more safely. If I was speedrunning it, I probably would do that, but I'm not really a typical speedrunner. unfortunately, when you're over here, you kind of have to jump back. You see? And you only just have enough sort of distance to be able to do this. I hate this. Look at that. I mean, that is ridiculous, isn't it? You can see why Nintendo made a couple of changes here, but one thing that you might want to do, I mean, you can use this jump pad to go over to the little platform there and work your way around that way, but I actually suggest that you come over to this one over here, because there's 4 jars here. And the reason that is a good idea is, let's just go ahead and take this off for a second. Go ahead and get yourself the 2 bottles that we came in here with equipped, because in these jars there's actually some fairies. And we're going to be facing a boss soon as well, so you're probably going to want to make sure that you've got the provisions ready. So there you go, you've got 2 fairies, which means you've got pretty much 3 attempts at the boss. Now let's see, where's my mask once again? I'll make sure I've got the Gibdo mask again equipped for this. And there's a section of this place that I'm not really looking forward to, if I'm honest with you. It's the... we're just about to encounter it actually. It's right outside of this room. It's on the roof. You got to do something, but if one of the birds knock you off, you end up right at the start of the castle, and it just, I don't know, it just messes with your whole day. We're pretty much there now, so this is where you're going to kind of kick yourself if you don't have the powdered keg, because you pretty much need it here soon. Whereabouts are you? Yeah, we're not currently right at it, but we are more or less nearly there. Now the really annoying thing about this is there's these really annoying bird type things that fly down and try and hit you. What you can do is you can hit that little switch over there, get the piece of heart over there. I'm kind of just trying to be careful because it's these guys that cause me the most suffering. They can actually knock you off the ledge and you can end up having to do the entire thing again, and I'm freaking out just about doing this bit. I don't like this section of the game whatsoever. It gives me nightmares. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is just get rid of this bird first. There's probably one behind me as well. I know this section of the game just, I don't know, too well actually. I need these to die really. They're just going to get in my way otherwise. Alright, just take this nice and slow, Link, for crying out loud. Do not kill me here. Oh, I'm going to be so sad if I fall off now. Don't come out of nowhere, I know what you birds are like. Alright, drop down. There we go. Because the thing is, if you're in mid-air, the birds treat it as a kind of like you've been hit in mid-air and you go flying sort of thing. So we're good now, we can actually jump down willy-nilly like that. Because now that we've done that, let's see, yeah, we need to do the next room, and it's probably a good idea that I've got this mask equipped, because who doesn't enjoy dancing zombies? You're going to want to go ahead now and melt the second eye. There we go. Sorry, keep on dancing, despite your injured leg. Yep, you just come into this room now, and there should be, one of the creepy hand things. They're like ceiling monsters of some kind. Now as you saw there, the sun actually kills them instantly, and that's another pretty good way of getting yourself some extra rupees as well, because each hand drops like 20 rupees, and what is this? More dancing undead. Who doesn't find that enjoyable? Now when we get outside, make sure you have that powdered keg equipped, but the first thing we need to do of course is get rid of this guy. We've seen a couple of these so far in this game. The way I like to do this, of course, is just get the normal arrows equipped. Where is he? There he is. There we go, just in time. Now, where is he? Same one again? Okay, that's a bit unusual. It's normally about 4 hits with the arrows, and then he just kind of teleports to different platforms. Is he doing the third one again? Wow, he's not being very creative here, is he? So there we go, we've got the 4th one over there now as well. Just the back of Link's head. Where are you? Whereabouts? Looks like you're over there. He is actually pretty easy to see because he is solid in comparison to the other ones. I say that while looking around for where he is. Where the heck are you? There we go. It does help if they're right in front of you, I have to admit. I'm not going to be able to get you this time, am I? Nope. That looks like you. Oh, damn it. Perhaps a jump attack is in order. Oh, no way. Just one of them unfortunate events that can happen every now and then. Where is he? Damn it, this really helps if you've got... Wow, where the hell did that even come from? This really helps if you've got the arrows, as you can clearly see. There he is. No! Oh, damn it, how many times have I got to hit this guy? Oh, damn it, okay, that was either me or him just then, wasn't it? Right, let's get the heck out of this place. Okay. More dancing zombies. Always a pleasure. Now thankfully the game gives you some hearts because we're going to be needing them very shortly. Because we're going to be facing a boss any second now. And I just hate this because, well, just avoid the hole there for starters, but we need to destroy this. And we do that with a powdered keg. And we're going to be doing that in the next episode, guys, so hopefully you're enjoying the playthrough and will join me for that. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.